Okay, should I?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, Seattle.
Sit.
Hello? Hello, Seattle. My name is Kesh. I have been a Buddhist and meditator for 23 years, and I heard about Tabarwa a few years ago, visited the center in southern Italy last year, and now I have been able to visit this center here. I have enjoyed my visits both times very much, and ever since my first visit, I have been filled with the aspiration to open or help open a center in my city of Portland, Oregon. I think it would be a really good fit for Tabarwa. I think there would be many volunteers, and I think Portland really needs a Tabarwa center. I do a lot of work with the homeless, trying to help them, and I've been surprised at how many of them are already interested in Buddhism. So I just came here to ask what the process is for opening a center so we can help the people of Portland learn about mindfulness and detachment.
How about your place? In Oregon? How far from Portland?
1 hour, 1 hour and 5. It's a small town. Land is cheap. In the small town, land is cheap.
It is possible. Is there any meditation center in Portland? What tradition?
Many different traditions.
Goenga. Is there Goenga center? Goenga. That's in Goenga.
I'm not sure.
Is it just one center or a few different centers?
No, there are many different meditation centers in Portland, but none of them are like Tabarwa.
How far from here? From Portland?
It's 18 hours. One and a half hours.
First, you can conduct meditation retreat about 3 days, 5 days, 7 days like this. After that, we can understand more clearly about Portland. You can also find some of the religious property to sell, or it is easy to get permission for meditation center.
It sounds like there are a lot of meditation centers already there, so it would seem that they are used to the idea of Buddhist meditation center.
I think it's pretty easy. There's some people laws, but for religious purposes, like Oregon in general, you could even have churches for farmland. Because they're very strict about farmland, but for churches it's
This is resident, but we are using as meditation center because the land is big. We can find suitable land or house or church, rent or buy. Can you arrange meditation retreat in Portland? You must contact some of the monastery or meditation center. If not, you can also arrange one of the house like this. You contact meditation retreat for 5 days or 3 days later. If so, can understand more easily. Because we conduct meditation retreat in Minnesota, New Jersey, Houston, Florida. So, yeah, we receive land donation in Florida, G-Land, 6.5 acre. Now, the city can give permission for meditation center. And now we are on process to get permission to open full-time meditation center combined with helping people. In Houston, we already search many property, and then one of the property is 30.6 acre with the building garage. So trying to negotiate to buy. That is ready to use. About 900,000. Yes. we collect money. If we can buy with monthly payment, finance, we can also pay down payment, and then we need to pay every month. In the future, Kelly Kusala, her name, her place, her property can also use as meditation center in the future. You can conduct in your town also, I think. You can contact to the industrial.
Small towns. It's kind of like small towns in Texas. There's like farmers, but not really a lot of churches, but not really meditation centers in small towns. Big cities, there's more diversity and more open-mindedness to accept.
တက်ဆက်တော့တပည့်တော်တို့တွားကြည့်တဲ့ချက်ကြောင်းလေး3သိန်း4,000တန်မျိုးလေးတဲ့သူကတောတွေမှာဆိုရင်တော့ open minded ပို့ဖြစ်တယ်ပေါ့ရိုးသားကြတယ်ပေါ့မြန်မာ
I
ပြည်
don't know if there's funding that like grants for nonprofits that help with homelessness because homelessness is a big problem. So any nonprofits that help with homelessness may have access to assistance from the state or federal government to help with that project. And also the Vietnamese temple in southeast Portland. If you're still thinking of conducting a retreat, would also be a good time to look at some places. And if there's enough spots to invite, I don't know how many people it can accommodate at that location, but to get some Westerners there also. We've been doing retreats at a lot of different Vietnamese temples, and the Vietnamese community has been very interested in meditation, which has been an amazing partnership. And we're also trying to reach out to Westerners to sample cool things and maybe different centers that some more oriented toward like Vietnamese and some more oriented toward Western styles. Okay, so it sounds to me like what I can do starting out now is just reach out to different meditation centers and temples and ask if tomorrow we can do a 3, 5, or 7 day retreat there. That's the best way to start this process. Thank you.
Many people from different places wish to open meditation center. But it will take time to start a new center. That's why conducting meditation retreat is more suitable to know about the people here and the requirement of the people here. If everything is complete, we can start very soon. Like Florida and Houston. If not much people are interested, we will open later.
Also, I'm not sure if you're familiar with like accommodation is one other, like having the retreat itself and then sometimes accommodations for like are you familiar with how people like one a room with like multiple cots or something for because some people will just come and go home maybe come during the day, but some people will stay there, so that's the retreat and then like some accommodation.
Maybe you can tell more about the work that you're doing now with
therapist, and so I do what I can to help them with their bodily pain if that's needed. I bring food to share. I also just like talk with them and show them compassion and treat them like a human, because so many people don't do that. I just try to spread compassion and joy and do what I can to help.
You mentioned that I'm a nurse also. I'm also a nurse, and I have a current active license in Oregon too, actually. So that is one thing that Tabala has. I don't know if you're familiar. They have a couple of Dhamma hospitals, and at least we've been thinking about trying to get like an assisted living started, or like, you know, help with house shelter, meditation, and medical needs.
One of my friends that I do this work with is trained in the medical field, so he'll handle the more like medical things, and I'll help with what massage can help with.
That's really nice though, because that's it. I think not many people give that particular kind of care, you know?
Yeah. I think, especially, among the homeless community, it's so rare for them to get safe touch. So it's, I talk to them, and they say that it's so rare for them to be able to feel safe and to be given something, when everybody is always stealing from them and being violent toward them. So I'm just doing my best to be the opposite of that.
In Portland, are there Buddhist monastery or no?
I think there are a couple monasteries. I know one in the middle of the city in Mahayana tradition.
From where? Chinese or Vietnamese? Chinese or Vietnamese?
Chinese.
Oh, yes. You can pass to that monastery also. But can we put down meditation? In March, I will come back to US, and maybe in March I can come and eat.
I will reach out to everybody I can and try to help arrange this. Thank you.
Are you practicing meditation in the meditation retreat?
I haven't been to a retreat yet. I've done online retreats at home, but I haven't gone out to a retreat.
How long have you been staying in Portland?
I've lived in Portland since 2019.
19တယ်2019 6နှစ်
How long will you stay here?
I arrived on Monday and unfortunately I need to leave tomorrow morning.
Too short, no? By flight?
Yes, I have an LAX.
There's quite a few colleges and universities in Portland area, and like some like I was just thinking like Reed College and might be interested in hosting just like a meditation talk or something for the students. They have a lot of colleges have meditations and stuff.
You can connect with social media or Messenger, Viber. What are you using? What?
I can use Messenger.
It's good. Yeah, it's more convenience for Seattle. Yeah. And
What is your job?
Massage therapist.
Nate. Sienna, did you remember in the car we discussed about the physical detachment and mental detachment
Yeah.
in your condition?
Oh yeah.
So I would like to request you to share briefly about that situation or your experience.
Can you remind me what we were talking about?
So physical detachment and mental detachment about your situations. You know, you already detached successfully in your properties and then in not only in your property, you are professionals to put to the Dhamma wheel.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? In
I've had several conversations with several people, but just following in the footsteps of the Buddha is our role model in Seattle who embodies the Buddhist way as well. And living for others and selfless detachment is trying to help others without ego. So like a truer form, and also which frees the mind to be able to help others with more limitless possibilities. And other religious traditions also have similar concepts, but being able to, for example, like ordain as a nun and detach from belongings, and also teamwork, working with others, and like what comes to mind, communal living. That can have some kind of different connotations, but in the purest sense of having a community that we all help each other along the path and are able to work together to help others there's so much suffering right now, and a lot of people are searching for answers to their suffering, and that's it. Ultimately, the Buddha was seeking what people suffer, so it kind of that brings me back to the